In today's video, we're going on a bit of a road trip to Malbork Castle here in Poland. Malbork Castle is one of the most impressive medieval fortresses in Europe. It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and it's the largest castle in the world. Originally built in the 13th century by the Teutonic Knights, the castle has a rich history and is an architectural masterpiece. The complex is divided into three sections: the High Castle, the Middle Castle, and the Outer Castle. Join us on an incredible tour of the largest castle in the world. We've arrived here at the Malbork Castle. Took a little over an hour to get here, mostly highway. We did about the midway point drive through a small town, which had some cool buildings to look at. We passed a couple of windmill farms, which was interesting. They have many different options for packages. We've gone with the family package with kids. It's supposed to be about an hour and a half long. We'll see if it takes that long. It's 150 Polish zloty for Nicole and I, and kids are free up till age 7, and we all get an audio guide. We're excited to go explore the largest castle in the world. Let's go. Okay, buddy, you're gonna wear one of these.
Yes.
You're gonna have to walk right next to Daddy so that it can stay connected to both of us, okay? And Sammy, you gotta stay next to Mommy so that yours stays connected.
It's my head.
Thanks, sis. The cables aren't super long, so we gotta stay very close to each other. They're probably about a meter, around 3 feet long. This is the High Castle. That's a sculpture of the Queen Mary. It was destroyed,
800.
but then it was reconstructed. This is the church of the castle. That one's where we're at, bud?
Yeah, and this is a map.
So we got 2 of the audio guides and we got 4 headsets. 2 of us have to walk next to each other pretty closely. We've already ripped it off of our heads a couple times. It's not super convenient, but we'll make it work. Now we're heading over to the wooden bridge. So we've made our way through the entrance, and our audio guide tells us that all of this used to be a lake. When they were constructing the castle back in the 1200s, the main objective was to have the castle surrounded by water. So what did you just say?
He said the battle would never be taken.
The fortress would never be taken, huh?
Yeah.
This is our first audio guide tour that we've ever done. And this is really interesting. They just told us that back in the 1400s, it was the largest battle in medieval history.
And shortly after the battle,
the fortress was sieged, but it was never taken over.
Yeah, that's what I was just
Now, this is the main entrance to the castle. This square here, we just learned through our audio guide, this has obviously been bricked up, but back in the day, they used to use that to launch missiles from and to pour hot molten lava onto people trying to siege the castle. And there would be guards here. This entire bridge would be a drawbridge. All of this would have been a moat, so it would have been a pretty formidable fortress. But today we just walk on through.
Just come inside.
That's what he said. This is the armory. There used to be stables over here where this building is. They used to have the horses, cows, pigs, chickens. Now we'll make our way over to this footbridge, and then the audio guide will continue. I'll try to provide as much information as I can, but the main goal here is just to share our experience with you and to show you around the world's largest castle, the Malbork Castle.
Oh no, she's not just painting the bridge, she's painting the whole entire castle.
You see them? Right there in front of you.
Oh, there. Are those real swords?
Yeah.
You see, there's white knights. Those are real swords.
We've made our way to the oh, hang on, the footbridge is closed. Oh, never mind. There's a little door here. I saw the big gate there. I thought it was all closed. All right, you guys ready to go through the footbridge?
I just don't like this thing.
Ready?
That this thing keeps falling.
Yeah, sorry the cables are so short, buddy.
Daddy,
Oh,
could
they're
you
scanning
please
their
put this
tickets
on?
here. Here we go. It's telling us that this is one of the most important treasures for the UNESCO World Heritage List.
We have the
that's
impressive
nice.
view of the fortress.
So it's just repeating.
Yeah.
Everything you hear is in the audio, which is awesome. Wow, look at this door, guys.
Oh, wow.
Let's go fill it. Look, it's like a big iron gate. It's hard, huh? All right, let's continue this way. Another awesome door.
Yeah, another tiny awesome door.
Look at the difference of these bricks versus these bricks. They've told us in our audio guide, the dark bricks are the old ones and the light bricks are ones that have been reconstructed. All right, let's imagine we're living in the 19th century. Wow. Look up there, the High Castle. This is the east wing where the guest rooms used to be.
Yeah.
It says today we would call it a hotel.
Dad, Dad.
This is where festive meals would be celebrated and the visitors would be received. Let's go visit. There's a restaurant that goes downstairs, and next to it is the castle shop. And then inside this building here, supposedly, are baths and a well. Our audio guide's pointing us this way. I don't know if you can see it on the screen or not. There's quite a bit of a reflection, but there's a video with arrows that point you where you need to go to follow the audio guide. Okay, here we go. We're entering the castle now. The infirmary. Do you know what the infirmary is?
No.
It's like a hospital. The Teutonic Knights. We're learning about those now. We're learning that this place was settled during the Crusades back in the 1400s.
Dad, there's some small details.
Look, you see the battle? There's a battle here referring to the Teutonic Knights, whose mission was to spread Christianity. Swords and grenades.
Yeah.
Medieval battle. Making our way into the next room. Wow, look at these paintings, guys. So this was the infirmary where there were physicians and doctors on staff that would take care of the sick and elderly. And this particular room was home to someone with a high status, hence the toilet. This is where we go next, bud. Up these stairs. Let's go see what this is.
Dad, our guide is waiting upstairs for us.
He's waiting upstairs for us?
He just said, I will be waiting upstairs.
Yeah, the audio guide is GPS, I guess, because it waits to start the guide until you've reached the next room, which is pretty neat and convenient, so you don't have to keep pausing and playing. Oh, there it goes. Let's listen. Oh, this is the attic. Look, bud, these are cannonballs.
Yeah, there's...
Musket cartridges and coins that were excavated from a sunken Swedish ship.
Daddy, I really need to become yours. Guess what? This was the nice guy battling this bad guy.
That was the good guy and that was the bad guy?
Yeah.
I think this was the Swedish and Polish kings who fought beside each other during the wars. There's an actual cannon from the war. Where do you think the cannonball would go into? Where sis is? Yeah, they would shove it down in there, and then they would light it here, and then it would go boom. That was cool.
Yeah.
We learned a little bit about Malbork's history being an economic powerhouse in the region, and now we're gonna make our way back downstairs. We're gonna have to speed this up some, or hour-and-a-half tour is gonna turn into 4 hours. Oh, we're going down. We're now in the kitchen. There's a well. There were 19 wells. This is the quarters of the head cook, who had his own toilet. Having a private toilet means that you had high status back in the day. Here in the main kitchen, this used to be a hole that led down to the cellars where they would store food and they would bring it up through the hole. After a small wait, we're now going to enter the Great Refectory. Here we go. Oh, this is the Great Refectory. We saw photos of this. Wow. This is the grandest room in the castle. There's a keystone located at the top of the ceiling. It tells them Mother Mary riding a donkey. This is where they would have huge feasts. It's a dining room. These openings. This was the heating system. There's a furnace under here, and fire would come up and provide heat to the room. The Grand Master would sit here, and as guests would come in, the Grand Master would be able to see each guest that enters the hall. There's the Grand Master on the horse. Escaping, trying to. Next, we make our way upstairs. Let's go this way, guys. Oh, watch your step, bud.
At first I thought that window was big.
This is where the Grand Master kept his robes. This little window here, the Grand Master used to peek in the Grand Refectory, see what was going on. This was the Grand Master's private toilet. Again, a symbol of great status. Only him and the head chef had private toilets, and the whole castle.
Only they get to go.
Only those two had private toilets. Crazy, huh?
There's only 2 toilets, right?
In the whole castle. Those are the only two that had private toilets. So I think this is a replica of what the Grand Master would have seen peeping through his little window down there. What was it, Sawyer?
There's so many cool people. There's a...
That is cool. Someone's being knighted. That was pretty cool. Now we're going to the next room.
It says go there. I saw it right there.
That way?
Going there.
We gotta go that way?
Yeah, it says go there.
The Grand Master's day room. Vaulted ceilings. In the Middle Ages, only 6 colors were used for painting, and it was forbidden to mix colors.
Daddy,
So interesting. I guess these are original paintings.
it leaded to a door that you can look through.
Let's go check it out. What is that? What's in there?
It's not a movie.
Let me see.
There's actual people in there. Is it too
I
bright?
can't see anything. This is the Grand Master's private chapel. This is the Grand Master's bedchamber. More furnace holes for heat. This is the official and ritual part of the palace. These are original floorings, and the Grand Master and visitors would have walked through here.
Can we go in there?
What is it? Some stairs?
It's a lot of stairs.
Come check this out. Hand basin and a well here. Grand Master would have washed himself here. Wow. This is the summer refectory where guests would have been received during the hot months. And this fireplace would have only been used for cooking. This is the serving hatch where they would have had dishes, and tables would have been set up among here for the guests. Look, you see how the wall, most of it's white? If you look here, you'll see there's old painting there. The walls are all white now, but it wouldn't have been like that back in the day. According to our audio guide, all of this would have been painted because of the fear of emptiness, which I guess still holds true in some interior designing today, where not a single wall is left blank. Sawyer, come look. There's a cannonball in the wall.
Where did it come?
According to our audio guide, there was a spy, and he would hold out a red cap out the window to indicate to the Polish army that was laying siege to the castle where to shoot, because all of the noblemen would have gathered here. They were trying to hit this column here behind us to knock it down and kill everyone, but it missed, and now it's lodged into the wall up there. That's pretty fascinating. So maybe that story isn't fully true. The cannonball was set into the wall by the last Grand Master as a symbol. It wasn't actually shot there. And right next door is the winter refectory, where the guests would have come during the winter months. And again, the vents there for heating. This is an old serving hatch. The servers wouldn't have been allowed to come out. They would have had to serve through this window. This is the Grand Master's palace, and now we are gonna make our way back outside to the courtyard. Man, so much history here. Wow, this place is absolutely massive. This is the center courtyard, and it's just so much space. We went to the castle in Bangalore in India, and this is just so much bigger. This is the world's largest castle. These are figures of the Teutonic Grand Masters, men who would have walked the halls where we just came from. Our audio guide tells us to go through this door. Let's see what it is. This was the Grand Master's office. This is the chancellery of the Grand Master. This is where he would have written scrolls, quill pen dipped in ink. There's some parchment made from sheepskin, which is what would have been written on. This is the most important room of the Grand Master's office, where the chaplain worked. The chaplain approved every outgoing document that the Grand Master signed. Look, check these out. These are old seals.
The Grand Master put these seals on them.
Here are examples of some seals and letters written. The audio guide is very informative. There's a lot of information and it goes pretty quick. Unfortunately, I can't relay all of that information to you in the video. I have the audio going, I have the kids talking, Nicole talking, I'm trying to film. It's pretty hectic, but I'm trying to provide some information as we go along. Hopefully you enjoy. Our next stop is the door to the right of the ivy-covered wall, Amber exhibition. Let's go check this out, sis. This is the Amber exhibition. We're gonna learn how amber is formed and all about amber. It comes from tree sap, basically. Some of these are really cool. We're now approaching amber inclusions, which are the result of the amber dripping down and insects or things getting trapped inside of it, and then it solidifies, and you can find these after it dries. Let's look at this one.
Daddy,
Oh, nice.
look at this.
Is that a cool one? Let's take a look.
This one is the best one.
Whoa.
Whoa.
This is a good one.
This one here's a good one? Let's look. Whoa, let's zoom in. See if we can get a better view. Cool. This is a cool exhibit. This is a replica of an old amber workshop. We've learned a lot about amber in this section. A lot of information provided in the audio guide. I can't regurgitate most of it, but pretty cool to see. Wow, there's a lot of dark history regarding amber, specifically in Gdańsk, regarding the Teutonic Knights and how they basically massacred everyone to take over and monopolize the amber industry. There are lots of artifacts here in the displays. Some really cool jewelry pieces and like game pieces you can see. Look, check these out, sis. Some dinnerware with amber. Yeah, but we got pretty bored, huh? Do you enjoy this?
Yeah, it's worth coming here.
You like it? Cool. Look at these. What are these, necklaces?
Are they also made out of amber?
Yep, it's all amber. You like those? Those are cool, huh? Like pendants. There's some tools.
They're made out of amber.
There's even an old pipe.
Glasses things.
I think these are old pipes.
That are made out of amber.
Yeah. Oh, what's over here, sis?
Oh my gosh, that one's my favorite.
Cool candle. Big necklace. Oh, come here. I think you'll like this. Check this out. Yeah, it's a big mirror and like a hairpin
What's that?
for the hair. This looks like maybe some sort of blade. Some more jewelry.
That one's my favorite rolling ball.
Oh, look at these necklaces. Those are cool. Sammy and I are finished with the amber exhibit. Nicole took Sawyer out because he got pretty bored with it. It has been a while since we've been in here, and he's a very energetic boy, so he's ready to go out and play and do some other stuff. But we're going to continue our tour. We've gone through the Grandmaster's Palace, we've gone through the Amber exhibit, and this is the exit. What do we do next? Let's find out. Making our way back out to the courtyard. Hey, that was a cool Amber exhibit, guys. Now look, it's telling us to go all the way down there to those stairs and go up. Sawyer, are you going to join us?
Yeah, that was a few minutes, so can I have that all to my own now?
All of us together again. We're gonna make our way over to this stone staircase, which is where our audio guide tells us to go. All right, let's make our way up the stairs.
It said, please take this another staircase.
Oh, there's another staircase inside here.
Please take it.
Let's go up here. Oh, that's a cool door. Here we go. Oh,
So steep.
yeah, pretty steep stairs. Let's make our way all the way up. This must be the entrance. This is probably one of the coolest places. It is the Armory exhibit. This is a huge shield. Isn't that cool, sis?
That's the biggest one I saw in the world.
Yeah, that's big, huh?
That's the biggest knife I saw.
Oh, that's a jousting stick.
Guys, I need something like this.
That's Excalibur. Not really, but look at this. Look at the detail on the blade. That's awesome. Here's some more swords.
Cool.
Those are awesome. Some arrows, axes.
Look at that. It's a
Whoa. Look at these, sis. Spears. Here's some armor. Whoa. So cool.
So cool. So They have some swords and some knives here that are 600-700 years old. It's amazing.
Like those ones behind you there?
Yeah.
You can see how old some of these are. Wow. Imagine finding one of those out in a field somewhere.
They're so old.
They have an annual reenactment here at the castle that takes place each year in the 3rd week of July, which we just missed about a month ago. But here's some footage of the reenactments that they do. Whoa! Here's a sword that was typically used by early German mercenaries. Holy cow, look how big that is.
It's a two-hander. It's heavy.
Very heavy. Dad, this is some pretty cool stuff.
It's cool, huh?
Look at these swords over here.
Yeah, lots of swords, lots of different types of weapons.
It would not say, if it would not say that, see you in the next room. And I could Google what these things are.
You could Google what those are. Another full room of weapons, lots and lots of cool artifacts. There's so much history here, so much information in the audio guide. Never seen anything like this before. But these were most commonly used for hunting, it says. That is a huge key.
What does they even go to?
They have a legend for each weapon. Oh, look at that armor over there. Let's go check it out. Whoa, this room is crazy. Which one? This one? This is Mommy's favorite?
Yeah.
That looks super cool.
This one's my favorite.
Which one? The chainmail?
The one that has that huge thing on the here on the bottom.
Oh, the helmet there? Yeah.
And that's two that has no head right there.
That must have gone over the chainmail. These are so cool. I'm like a kid in a candy shop.
It's a 1.5-hour tour. We still haven't seen the main part, and we've been here already for 2.5 hours.
I wonder why. All right, come on, guys. Let's keep going. Oh, these are weapons from the Middle East. Oh, wow. They're so different, huh? And see, these are very curved compared to the others. Whoa. Let's go, he said, let's go. Guys, look, a bow and arrow. Those are cool, huh? I wonder what this thing is.
That's wait, what is that?
Oh, 4 and 5, let's see. A reflex bow holster and a reflex bow arrow. So I guess this is part of the holster. Look at the strap that they would have worn. I don't know if you can see the detail in the camera or not, but it's so cool. Here's the armor from the Middle East. See, it's quite different. Lots of chainmail. Sawyer, you giving us a history lesson, bud? Nice. You don't like that? I think it's pretty cool.
I like it. That's pretty cool.
What do you think about it?
It's pretty cool.
It's neat, huh?
Yeah. Oh, look that one over there with the feather.
What do you think, sis?
It's funny.
It's funny.
I like it.
All right, let's go to the next place. I'm gonna run downstairs. This way? Let's go. Oh, wow. Look at this mural. This was St. Bartholomew's Chapel. Now it's just a gift shop. Next, we are learning about this stone, which pays homage to all the people over the last 200 years who have dedicated time to restoring the castle. Okay, our audio guide said we're now halfway through the tour, which we should have been finished by now, but we're looking at every little detail. Now we're gonna head through this way and go into the main part of the castle. We are going to the High Castle. We have to cross the dry moat though. This is a carved figure of the Grand Master. So these chains would have been used. When they pull these down, this is what would have raised the gate. All right, let's make our way. Check this out. Cannonball scars. Wow, look at the detail here, guys.
Amazing.
This is the tombstones. Supposedly here rest some of the Grand Masters. These are modern tombstones from the 16th to 18th centuries. In the center, there's a memorial monument of a knight named Wolf von der Olenitz, dated 1593. We gotta go through here, guys. This is the Grand Master's Rose Garden. You see the roses?
Daddy, this is the Grandmaster's wall sign.
Rose Garden.
Yeah.
Now in our audio guide, they're playing some music. Oh, it stopped.
I know.
Oh, that was short-lived. Now we're gonna hear a brief story about how the castle walls were constructed. So you can see the foundation here. Knights would have brought horse or oxen-drawn carts up to 15 kilometers away to build the foundation here. Stacking stones, brick walls would have been erected on top of them. So the castle bricks are made out of clay found around in the region. They would have baked the clay and then formed them into bricks and then stacked them one by one. At least 32 men would have been needed to build across the entire wall. Every year, the builders were able to raise it about 6 to 10 feet each year. That's crazy. Nicole, check this out. She said it was really cool. I'm just gonna take a peek in and see. Oh, wow. Oh, it's the old mill. That would have produced the flour. The production of flour is a very important division of economy and land of Teutonic Knights. According to area conditions, the flour is produced in windmills, water mills, horse gear mills, and boat mills. We've finally entered, well, we're working on entering the High Castle.
We had entered the end of the hallway. So now I'm just going to turn this back on and see what we have to do next.
This is the courtyard of the High Castle.
Oh, nice. So it said, welcome to the courtyard. Please look a good view of the tall castle.
High Castle.
High castle.
Yeah. We're going to our next exhibit. The stained glass exhibit. These are obviously not original, but they're replicas of stained glass that would have been here in the castle. Unfortunately, according to our audio guide, not a single panel of stained glass survives. That's a shame. Look, this is how they made the stained glass. These are the tools that they used. Here are pictures, black and white, unfortunately, of how the stained glass would have been.
We go check out the
Each of these panels would have been stained glass. We gotta go back outside now.
It said we have to go back.
Who's Yackle?
And Yackle would...
Yeah, Yackle's gonna wait for us. Let's go see if we can find Yackle. Our audio guide said that Yackle will be waiting for us. Sawyer and I are curious who Yackle is. Let's go find out who Yackle is. Oh, welcome back. This way. This way, we go this way. Okay, let's go in here. This is the kitchen that would have prepared food for monks, 40 monks every day. We have now passed through the bakery and we're going back out to the courtyard.
Find the store.
Oh, this way. We're going up the staircase here. Let's make our way up these stairs. All right, look at this window, bud.
Oh, here it is.
We're on the next story of the High Castle. Oh, here we are. We found our door. Now we're gonna make our way through. The audio guide provides great directions. Oh, the first floor of the monastery castle, the chapter house. One seat in the middle there. Let's go check it out. This is where the Grand Master would have sat. Look, the members of the chapter would sit here. Their seals were carved on the backs of their seats. Get up there, Grand Master.
This must be the master's chair.
Here is where they would have their electoral chapters selected.
Okay, it said let's sit down.
Once the Grand Master would pass away, they would elect a new one here. Sawyer and I are the elected Grand Masters of 2024.
Wait, there.
He doesn't know it yet.
Daddy.
It's a cool room, huh, bud? We got elected Grand Master. All right. Goodbye, room.
No, we're looking for this.
We're not exactly sure where to go, but we stumbled upon this room. That's cool, huh, buddy? Should we go back this way? Or should we go this way?
I'm scared of that.
Okay, let's go this way. That room's a little creepy, huh?
Is it creepy for you?
Where are we going? Our audio guide asks that too.
Still trying to find this door.
Oh, we're going to UNESCO Tower where the toilets are. We've made our way down this long corridor and it's led us to a tower of toilets. So I guess these are the public toilets and this is where people would have had to come all the way through this corridor to get to the toilets.
I don't know which way to go.
This way. We're making our way to the church. This is one of the most important places in all of the castle. Let's go look. This is one of the only doors that has survived in the entire castle in 700 years. It's a golden gate. Look, cannonball hole or dent. It's where cannonballs hit the walls.
It's the damage bomb.
Let's go this way. Through this door and go up the stairs. Watch your step.
Okay, we're almost there.
Okay. I hear church bells ringing in my audio guide. We're in the castle tower. There is something in the glass cabinet here that we're going to learn about. Some chest. Crystal launcher amber casket full of secrets. It's made of Baltic amber and ivory and some putty. It's a lot of information about this chest. It's pretty. At this point, there is a tower that you can climb to the top of. It is an additional fee. You can do a sightseeing of the tower. It's supposed to have some amazing views, but we're gonna make our way back down. Sawyer, did you like this tour?
Yeah, pretty fun.
Pretty fun. Did you get bored a little bit? A couple parts?
Oh, Daddy, we forgot to go into the taller castle.
And Mommy and Sissy aren't with us, so I didn't want to.
Why?
Because I wanted us all to see it if we were gonna go. Well, we were in the high castle, bud. Isn't that cool? Well, what's supposed to be an hour and a half has turned into nearly 4 hours, and the sun, it will be going down soon. So we're gonna make our way out. This was fun, it was very informative, but thanks for joining us here on a tour of the Malbork Castle, the world's largest castle. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, hit that subscribe button, leave this video a like, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.